Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to extend a warm welcome to you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules to attend this, the second Real Estate Broker Summit. This year is brought to you by MasterKey. Without their help, we probably would not have such lavish surroundings, so thank you very much to MasterKey. Please note that this seminar is scheduled to run non-stop until just after 4:30. After I was asked to host this gathering, I started to question why we would need to have this seminar at all, and why it would attract so many of you. Could it be for the network opportunities? Is it to hear what industry experts have to say? Could it be to have the chance to pose a burning question to our distinguished guests? Or is it to give advice or be heard yourselves amongst your peers? One thing is for sure, what binds us all together is the one thing that gets us out of bed in the morning, and that is the Dubai property market. Whether you deal in rentals or sales, off-plan or secondary market, I know we all share this common goal. I believe us coming here today is of vital importance, as it brings a rare opportunity for us all to gather in one place, to debate, discuss, and to share experiences with one another, and to have the chance to ask the questions that have perplexed or confused us in the past to our leading industry experts and figures of authority. Remember one thing, this seminar will center around you, the brokers, and your point of view, as we attempt to steer ourselves to resolutions of transparency amongst agencies and individual brokers. We are here to talk about improvements to systems and procedures, to have a voice and to be heard, to air our grievances, and for all to debate and exchange ideas and suggestions, so please do not be shy. This seminar has in the past been the platform to improvements and pioneering change, and I sincerely hope that it continues to be the largest gathering of professional brokers outside of Cityscape that launch these initiatives for years to come. As we're on the eve of Cityscape, I'm certain you will marvel at some fantastic new projects that are bound to excite all buyers, new and old, investors and end users alike. You will also witness, I'm sure, some older projects with perhaps new innovative payment plans or creative incentives to awaken the senses of even the most guarded ones amongst us. One thing is certain, Dubai has still so much to look forward to. Our forward-thinking leaders are always one step ahead of us to ensure that property legislative structure is constantly improved upon, that physical infrastructure in terms of roads and transport is forever developing to ensure we keep Dubai as the world-class city it is. Lastly, that the leisure and hotel sector continues in its pursuit of world-class family entertainment and hospitality with the arrival of theme parks, mega malls, and new hotels. Dubai Expo may seem still a long way off, but actually it will be with us sooner than you think. Between now and then, we will witness bigger and better projects and developments that will keep the world spotlight firmly on Dubai to ensure success in all that she does. But what of our property market now? Many of us have experienced a dramatic slowdown in business, perhaps even a shifting of disciplines from sales to rentals. It wouldn't be the first time this has happened. Some of you might remember 2009. One thing I'm certain of, the Dubai property market is continuing its journey to maturity. Some say it's already here. But this is open to debate. What is the definition of a mature market? A mature market is one where a state of equilibrium has been reached by the absence of growth and innovation. But Dubai is still definitely innovating, right? Another definition could be of a mature market could be an evolving one, where mistakes from the past have been learned and acted upon. But our property market never ceases to amaze me. Where we should be in difficulty, when all situations point to confirm this, we continue to buck the trend. When the sheer number of us out there in the property market points to an ever-diminishing slice of the property profit pie, we still manage to make a living. We should look at the rest of the world to see and to learn how they cope in these real estate situations. But I don't believe a copy and paste option is the correct solution for Dubai. We have a diverse and varied industry, and my 30+ years of experience within the property market has taught me to always keep looking for different solutions. What worked yesterday may not work today. If we keep questioning, we will surely find the answer. Where there is a problem, there is always a solution, provided we are prepared to look for it. I'm acutely aware that many of you are unhappy about the level of sales or deals that you're currently closing. I know because I was never satisfied when I too was a broker many years ago on 0 salary and commission only. But as a broker, it is imperative to keep focused, to remain positive, and to always be the best you can. Be professional and knowledgeable is the key, along with a sprinkling of patience. These, I believe, are the ingredients to becoming a super agent. Keep learning, keep pushing yourselves, but above all, keep believing, not just in yourselves or your company, but in this fantastic city of ours we call home. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like you all to sit back and absorb all that is to follow. We begin our seminar by introducing our first speaker, Mr. Abdulla Al Ali, who earlier this year became the Director of Real Estate Licensing at the Dubai Land Department. Mr. Al Ali first earned his experience in the governmental sector in 1987 when he joined the Dubai municipality. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Mr. Abdulla Al Ali. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to be with you today in this conference. I would like to go through a brief presentation about licensing department and one of our new project, which is brokers classification project. Introduction about the department. Real estate licensing department responsibility of the real estate licensing department to regulate the market, legislation, laws, conditions, and procedures related to the licensing real estate businesses and for the real estate permits. And we have coordinated with different departments regarding this, like Economic Department, Free Zone Authorities, Dubai Municipality, and some other departments. The second objectives of the department is to registering the companies. It is not only registering the broker companies, but we have different type of registrations, like developers, timeshare companies, and evaluation companies, and issuing the ID card for the employees. One of our objectives also to ensure that all the companies they work as per the rules and regulations. In our department, we have 3 main sections, which is real estate licenses and permission section, office registration, broker registration, and monitoring inspection sections. I remember in 2008, when we started with RERA, number of activities that we had in real estate, it was around 4 to 5 activities. Today, we have more than 22, 23 different activities. Number of the existing companies today, it is about 5,300 companies in different activities. As you can see, real estate consultancy, we have around 109 companies. And the biggest one, it is in the brokerage activity, which is around 3,500. We have different type of permits, like launching new project, organizing real estate exhibitions, outdoor ads, SMS, real estate promotional stand. And as you can see also, the number of these permits which is being issued, the biggest one, which is the promotional stand, around 545 permits. In the registration section, we have the main three activities which has been registered: brokerage, buying, selling, brokerage, leasing, and supervision management. Number of the companies we have registered, around 3,990 companies. Number of the brokers or employees which has been issued the card for them, around 7,500. The monitoring and inspection section. We have most common real estate evaluation. Actually, number of the violation the list of violation which we have in the department, around 35 type of different violations. But the common one, direct marketing. We have circular for all brokers that it is not allowed for them to send any type of SMS or emails directly to the customer and asking them if they want to sell their properties. You have to do the marketing for your company, and the client, he should come to you and ask you to provide for him the service. Image if we have around 7,000 brokers and they are keep sending the SMS for the people. So this, I think, it's not acceptable. Other type of comments violation which you have, some brokers, they are not using the unified contract which has been approved from the RERA side. And this is very important for them. Because most of the problems and the cases which we had for the broker side, they cannot protect their rights regarding the commission if they don't have official contract with their clients. One of the cases I remember that there was some ad in the Dubezel to sell some building or some hotels. Owner of the building, he came and he complained. He did not give the right to this broker to announce for this project for the sale. So when we called the broker and asked him, do you have any type of contract with the client? Actually, he doesn't have any type. We are facing also with some brokers that using unregistered broker for their office. And this is, of course, it is violations. We as a real estate departments, we are working to simplify our procedures and to go for the smart services. Transferring most of the services to the smart, like licensing approval, permits approval, broker registrations. And recently in 2015, we launched the app service, which is Dubai Brokers. I don't know if you are happy from this app or no. Now I'll go through the brokerage office ranking project or classification of the brokers. The objective or the reason for this classification. I think this is very important for both the client and the broker themselves. The main reason for this to enhance the efficiencies of the real estate brokers and to create type of competitive between the brokers to provide better services for their client and to reduce the violations in the market or the number of this violation which has happened from different brokers sometimes. Now I'll go through the details of this ranking. We have 4 different categories here, which is gold category, and we have silver category, general category, and bronze. So as you can see now, the general category start from 0 to 70 points. Then the bronze, it is from 71 till 80. The silver from 81 to 90, and the gold is from 91 to 100. We have 5 main criteria for this ranking. The first one, which is experience of the brokerage office and the broker himself, which we have 15 points. The number of transactions, the sales, 30 points. Commitment to the real estate regulation and laws, which is 40%. Structure of the office, 10%. And community services, initiatives, and amortization, 5%. The first criteria, which is the experience of the brokerage office and the broker. It's divided to 3 sections here. We have the brokerage office experience, the broker experience, and number of the branches. And as you can see, for each one, there is a points. The total point, it will be 15. The second criteria which we have here, number of transactions. It is being divided also to two parts. The first one is number of transactions. The second one is the value of the transactions. As you can see, there is the details for each criteria here, and it's been divided the percentage for each one. The number of transaction, 20%, and the value of transaction, it is 10%. The third criteria, which you have the commitment to the rules and regulation. And as you can see, it has been given the higher points, which is 40%. And again, it has been divided to two sections: the legal notice or warning and the fine. We have given 15 points for the warnings and 25 points for the fine. The fourth criteria, the structure of the broker itself, if he's holding his records, if he's having any quality system, do he use any social media, and market study. So for each one of these criteria, there is a points for it also. The total, it is 10 points. And the last one is the fifth criteria, which is the community services. It has been divided to two sections also here: amortization and initiatives. For each one is 2.5 points, so the total will be 5 points. This project, it is being worked through the team from different departments in the land department, and we also discussed with so many brokers, and we have taken the ideas, and we hope this will help the market and will help the brokers to be more efficient and more professional in the market. Thank you very much.